Hello and welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. In today's video, I'm going to talk about hyperinflation, the possibility of hyperinflation, which can happen and why. I'm also going to discuss the fact that we have an evidence that probably Hal Finney cannot be Satoshi Nakamoto, even that many people believe that. And also, we're going to discuss the fact that digital gold maybe can replace in the future physical gold. So three very important topics in today's video. And subscribe to our YouTube channel because we deliver the freshest news from Monday to Friday every day with a new video in cryptocurrency and blockchain. So if you're interested in the topic, definitely subscribe. Also hit the notification bell because I deliver these videos usually around lunchtime, Central European time. So you will be one of the first who get the notification when it is out. And now let's check the market. So what we have, Bitcoin right now going up almost 4% in plus. The price is $9,527 per Bitcoin. Let's look at the top winners. We have Blockstack with 21%. We have Cardano with 17% in the last 24 hours. And Nexo with 9%. And then let's check the losers. Theta keep decreasing. It did yesterday, but before it went up like crazy. So in minus 6%, we have REN in minus 4%, and Heather Hashgraph also in minus 3% right now. And then let's start this first, but a very heavy topic what we have today. And here is this article. I'm going to use this article to explain the situation. But what is basically discussing now that there is a great chance now for hyperinflation sooner or later. And also the fact that this crisis will have a total different outcome what the crisis had in 2008. And we cannot compare these two to each other. And the article says that the main aspect of the crisis which makes hyperinflation probable is the supply side disruption. This is now a very new thing. Just think about it. Right now, there are this, airdrops, people receiving money. In different countries, we have different systems. In the US, they get a check. Somewhere they decrease the tax, or you don't have to pay your credits for a period of time. So there are different ways how people get now extra money. But what they do right now, they save. They just spend money for the very necessary things, mainly food. And which cause a fact that the job market, on the job market, sorry, which means that, more people will lose their jobs because there is no need for their work. Because people don't go that many shopping, they're not traveling, and all these things. But with this unemployment rate increasing, also people can save less money. And, what central bank is doing now is just keep printing money and putting money in the system. And there's another important thing we have to discuss is, this present COVID-19 situation. And this can be around for a while. Probably things will settle and try to get back to normal as soon as there is a vaccine which we can use globally and it's available globally. And we have to wait for that. They say this could be end of this year, could be next year, but there's a question. And until it's not happening for sure and it's not working for sure, there is always this question that how we move on. Should we really start, or there is another outbreak? Then we have to pull back things. So this causes a very shaky situation. And this article also says that there's a significant difference this time around when we compare it to the 2008 crisis. And it was mainly because in 2008, there was a decline in consumer spending, but there was no supply issue. And what we have now, because so many factories and other companies had to shut down because of this COVID-19 situation, the problem will be that the supply side will suffer problems. So look at here right now. This is an example. The article used the uranium. And if you look at this chart, it shows that the mines were shut down right now, so there cannot mine new uranium. However, there is still a demand for it. The demand hasn't declined, therefore, but the supply did. Therefore, the price went dramatically up. Look at this: we are here in March, and now we are here in May. Look at this price difference; it's crazy, and. The article also says that if this will happening to other goods and services, so there will be a dramatic increase because the people will start to spend money sooner or later, those who have saved and after they feel the situation is better. On the supply side, there will be problems. If you just look at, car industry, maybe there are parts of the car which is simply they cannot make it now because that factory is closed down or even bankrupted, and therefore they cannot produce the car. But there will be a demand because people would like to shop and buy sooner or later, and because there will be a less product to buy and there will be money, it will cause the price increase. And when the price increase, then when the hyperinflation can, really kick in. And because just simply printing money, it doesn't create wealth itself. So, and this is the main danger. So now, because there is a problem from the supply side, and this one wasn't in 2008. There was a problem from the consumer side, but after it got everything back on track, the supply side was okay. Now it's a different situation. So, of course, it can happen that the theory, what this article is discussing, it's not happening, and we having difficult years now, and then everything goes back on track. But we just have to think about this case, this possibility, because it's, it's possible, and if this hyperinflation happening, it can cause really, really, really big problems, and we have to be prepared for it. So rather prepare for the worst, and then you say, okay, it didn't happen, it's okay, we survived. So this was the first topic I wanted to discuss and highlight. The second one is a lighter topic, because we have here evidence now that Hal Finney is probably not Satoshi Nakamoto. And what happened, there was a tweet on Twitter 10 years ago, which said he didn't have a Macintosh. Sorry, it's not the tweet. It's basically Laszlo Hanyecz. If you know, this guy is the pizza guy. And he was also working together with Satoshi Nakamoto in the very, very early days. So he's famous that he bought, 2 pizzas for $10,000, but basically he was also working together with Satoshi Nakamoto. And he says that Satoshi told him that he's not really good with Macintosh, doesn't know how it works. So he asked Laszlo Hanyecz to help in this Macintosh issue with him. And here is Hal Finney, who tweeted in 2010, 8th of June, and he's actually saying that both my wife and I, they have a Mac, so they are Mac users. And according to Laszlo Hanyecz, Satoshi Nakamoto wasn't familiar with Mac at all and didn't have one, had no idea how it really works, so he asked for help. So this could be, of course, not at 100%, but one evidence why Hal Finney cannot be Satoshi Nakamoto. There are so many guessings around who could be Satoshi Nakamoto. Is he still alive? And this was one of the guesses. Many people believe Hal Finney could be the person, but this is actually evidence against that theory. And now, in the last part of today's video, we have here a guy who is called Mike Alfred, and he's actually the CEO and the co-founder of Digital Assets Data, and it's an analytics firm. And he's saying in this article that young people are far more interested in Bitcoin in the world where the economy becomes increasingly online and virtual. And what is happening here, that the question is that could Bitcoin, the world's digital gold, replace physical gold in the future? And as the technology is improving, developing, now we really live in the digital world, and it can happen that the new generation doesn't believe in the precious gold anymore, which is, just gives a headache where to store it, how to carry it, how to use it, when we have this easy digital money and they can still have their savings in it. So it can happen that with this technology revolution, what we have now, and with Bitcoin, digital money and digital gold, in this case, Bitcoin, can take over the position of physical gold. And that could be actually interesting. It's, of course, not the case right now in the present. This is just a theory when we're looking into the future. And I think it's totally possible. We will see. Nobody knows. But that theory actually really could work because we really have a digital lifestyle now. So that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. Definitely hit the subscribe button because I deliver you the freshest news in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and also in blockchain from Monday to Friday every day on weekdays. And you should follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and also on Twitter. I'm coming back Monday. So now I wish you a great weekend. Have a really good time. Relax. Keep an eye on crypto. But I'm back with a new video on Monday. And definitely here you can subscribe and choose for here another video to watch from the past, because there are many interesting topics about blockchain and cryptocurrency. Okay, I wish you a nice day. Good weekend. Bye-bye.